Put myself through this because the way he held me just made me forget that even though he was showing me a life I never knew I could live in, making sweet nothings into something to give, his heart was not for sale, maybe for rent, and I would never be the only just misled. I got tired of drying my tears with sheets from another woman's bed. Dear Mr. Dyer, my friends questioned, asking me how I could degrade myself so low, sinking lower every day, but they never felt the way our synchronized hips taught themselves to sway. Dancing to the unspoken rhythm of sleeping butterflies and screaming pendulums, our bodies dripped with condensation before it enters lotus petals, yet sleeps in the precipitation of a buds to earth. Yet as my body played the petals, his would never have fully been able to quench the thirst. So the dehydration of the situation made me realize that in his eyes my worth would never come first. Winging this heart became more than a race I can't keep up. Dear Mr. Dyer, you have forever manipulated my color spectrum. You are eternally my shade of blue. I will forever drink to two memories dripping in water too. Hands gliding through water and Battery Park sprinklers. You are the purest shade of white known to man. Didn't think that I'd be recreating my image of purities. You gave me my confidence and told me I was worthy and no other man would ever hurt me. Too bad it ended up being you. And red for the smoldering fire and the liar that you were, but green for the envy, yet hypocrite in me as I made it okay for you to lie to her just to be with me. Dear Mr. Dyer, I'd be lying if I said we didn't make harmonies, cause baby, we made music. But in the end, your lessons became a direct opposition to all of my favorite compositions. You taught me never to be with someone like you. Unlike Adele, I want someone better. I'm not a Leo, I'll write you a poem, but never a 4-page letter. Twist these words like Twister because you won't find someone who gets wetter. Billie Holiday said it's easy to remember your girl, but I was the one who made you forget her. Furthermore, you are not Frank Ocean, and I will not let you go both ways, even though I've been thinking about you. Needless to say, there was never enough for 3 in Marvin's room. Dear Mr. Dyer, I didn't know school would teach so much about love as I used the alphabet to relate to us. A. For the one who comes after you will be able to see that there are a million of him and only one of me, and with no deception he'll be eager to put in the effort to learn my every assonance like the rest of the alphabet. Dear Mr. Dyer, I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss you. And on dry occasions, such as rainy days when our moments collect dust in the attic of my recollection, I will dump through your memory like old photographs, placing your smile in a frame of perfection, and simply imagine if you had chosen me, what we could have been. Or maybe I'll act like a real poet and speak in metaphors, tell you how much she'll mean to me. So one day when the sun seduces the cosmos and makes love to mountains and drips too low for space to clutch, yet blooms into the fountains that readily eat our pennies but never intend to regurgitate wishes, I'll be back in your arms quicker than waves cuddled with sand during a monsoon. And if I never see you again, yet I'm stuck making love to your memory, I hope she makes you happy.